What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Our good name is
Them Temis.
Yes, Them Temis. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for appreciating what we do. Thank you for the love that you people show us. We really appreciate. Yes, we really appreciate, and we love you so much for showing us love, coming back to watch what we do, and appreciating in comment section, in sharing, and in liking our videos. Yes, so today we are back with another interesting video that you can't afford to miss. Actually, you have to call the entire clan, call your neighbors, call your caretaker, call your landlord. Who else? Call everybody. Call them, let them come and hear this story. It's a lovely story. It's a story of
how we met.
Yes, it's a story of how we met. It's something that you guys have been asking us to share, to tell you how we met. And today is that day that we are going to tell you how we met. Before we do that, please
sit down.
Subscribe before you sit down. Subscribe. Kindly subscribe. The only support you can give us is by subscribing. Just subscribe and click the notification bell so that
when we upload a new video, you are the first one to
get notified. Please just remember
to subscribe, hit the notification box so that when we upload a new video, you are the first one to get the notification. Yes,
that's right. Remember to subscribe and to tell your friend, to tell another friend to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Them Temis. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, and we believe before the end of
December.
Ni mbali.
We'll be at 1,000 subscribers.
Yes. Before we end this year, we'll be at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's meet in the video. Welcome.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Something hella fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
So, how did we meet?
How do we meet?
Can you remember?
Yeah, why I do.
Where did we meet? You can tell us where we met.
You see, this hotel, Jamreski, where I was working back in 2016. I joined in January. Then I worked till May when you joined. Then
I joined in May. I joined in April.
You joined in April.
So you were working there as who?
So working there as a cashier.
As a cashier.
Yes. Mimi ndo nilikuwa nashikashika pesa ya mkubwa.
Pesa ya wenyewe. Unashika pesa lakini wewe mwenyewe huna pesa. That is one bad thing with cashiers and accountants and bankers. Tell us.
Unashika pesa lakini hauna pesa.
Unanuka pesa lakini hauna pesa. Unashika tu pesa ya wenyewe. So me, I joined in 2016 April. I joined as
Was it April or March?
April.
Somewhere around March.
Sure. End of March.
Somewhere there.
Not April. I can't remember, but I know it's between maybe April or either April or May.
Not May.
April.
Yes.
So I joined that hotel as a restaurant manager.
Yes.
Functions manager. I used to book functions. I used to book events, organize, plan, all that. And you were a cashier, kitchen cashier.
Yes.
So when I joined that, the day I joined, if you kinionanga, if you can just for something. The moment I joined.
This is the time you joined. Then I saw you. I was like,
When did you see me? The very day I joined. During orientation?
No, nilikuona ukakaa like a few weeks, like a week or two.
Uliniona after some time?
No, after you joined, I saw you.
The same day?
I saw you when you joined.
Because there is somebody who was walking me around.
Yes. So during that orientation time, I saw you and I decided, yes, we must exchange
No, I remember,
numbers.
you see, on that counter, you used to work with a certain lady. That day when they were doing orientation, I was being oriented, I was introduced to that lady, not you.
And a certain guy there.
Yes. And then I think you came because that guy did not introduce me to you. He introduced me to the outgoing manager, the one I was replacing, introduced me to a certain lady as a cashier, and not you, with another guy. I think ulikuwa umeenda off, ulikuwa night shift or something.
Yes.
Ndo ukareport following day in the morning. You used to work 24 hours. Ndo ukiingia leo morning, you will go tomorrow morning. 24 hours, yes. So that's why I did not get to meet you on that day during my orientation. I met you the following day. And then, did you say hi to me when you came?
Yes. And I remember nilikuita nikakuuliza jina.
Nikakwambia?
Yes.
I told you my real name?
Yes, uniambia naitwa Cynthia.
Why did you call me?
Then nikakwambia aje. Si ulikuja, kuna kitu ulikuja kuniomba. Ulikuja kuniambia
This like that drop.
Please nisaidie na stock sheet. Stock sheet ya kitchen. Kashukua nikakupea, nikakwambia see, we can exchange contact.
Oh, the same day?
Yes.
Wow.
Sinaweza
The guards.
sinaweza nipea namba yako, maybe we can tunaweza juana mo.
Juya, why? Why did you ask for my number?
Kwani
This is a new person.
Was it a crime?
A new employee has
Was
just
it a
joined.
crime?
No, it's not a crime, but where
Then-
do you get the guards? And then I gave you.
If it wasn't a crime, then
Did I
I
give you
don't
my
know
number?
why you shouldn't see it as a big deal.
Did I give you my number?
Sindio, you gave me your number. The number you are currently using 0700 blah 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 82.
Sure. Why did I give you my number? Okay, maybe I didn't think of anything like. I just thought maybe since we are working together, we can discuss.
Na unaona since nilikuwa naenda shule, nilikuwa nakaa hostel. Silikuwa asubuhi. Kafika jioni mimi nikaenda hostel. Nikafika hostel asubuhi. Nikafika. Najua unaenda unalala, unaingia the following day morning.
24.
Mimi nikaenda nikalala kwanza mpaka kitu kama saa 4 hivi, saa 4 saa 5. Nikaanza nikakutafuta.
You texted or you called?
I don't know, nilicall ama nilitext. Because I did one of them.
I responded.
Yes.
What were we?
Nianje, umetoka job, umeingia job. Tabia yes.
Wow. How fast. Then from there,
tukaongea nikamwambia tutaonana nikirudi, nikiingia job kesho asubuhi.
but it was just a general talk. Si ati ulikuwa umeanza kuingiza mambo na nini.
Sikuwa nimeanza kuingiza mistari.
So at what point did you start now throwing those lines?
Ndio nilikuuliza aje? Nilikuuliza home ni wapi?
Where do you stay?
Unaishi wapi? Which tribe are you? Such stories.
Nikakwambia mimi ni Mkamba.
Ambia wewe ni Mkamba wote.
From wote.
Nikafurahia, nikambambika.
Nikaona wewe nimepata wa kwetu. I remember I told you I'm from Ntangu.
Nikafurahia. Ambia pia mimi ni Mkamba wa Kitui. Waniambia you don't look like a Kamba, you look like a Luo. I was wondering.
Kwani Luos, how do they look? They are dark.
Unaniambia zikai Mkamba.
Yes, because I know Kambas are brown. They are light skin kinda.
Then sasa tukaanza kuongea.
Ukaanza ku keep in touch. All the time you call.
Nikakuuliza are you married? Ukaniambia no. Are you in a relationship? Ukaniambia yes. Uliniambia you are in a relationship. So nikaona ukapata sasa kuna ile distance. Sitaki kuingia sana. Juu sitaki nikuharibie bado pia. Sasa kaka siku ya 3 hivi nikakuuliza aje, kanini tunaweza juana mo. Ukaniambia aje Uliniambia let me think of it.
Then I'll let you know.
But since niko na namba yako na uko na namba yangu, tazidi kuongea then tujue if you can make it.
Wow. So yes. What was going through your mind when you were discussing all these stories with a stranger?
Mimi nilikuwa nataka ndemu. Nilikuwa natafuta ndemu. Ndemu wa long term relationship.
Long term relationship, a serious relationship,
So before nikuone nilikuwa na ndemu fulani. Tu ndemu alikuwa money oriented. Lakini nikamsoma akili. Nikaanza kumuondokea.
Unanuka pesa.
Nikaanza kumuondokea. Actually nilimuondokea. Venye sasa nilikuona, nikaanza kuona hapa naweza kuwa na hope. Nikaanza kumuondokea pande nyingine.
Umeanza kuona hope.
Nenda all days jamuongelesha. Ikaenda 2 days, ikaenda 1 week. Tukaanza ile distant.
You started getting cold on her. Giving her cold shoulder.
Nikaanza kumuondokea kabisa.
Where?
Hata mimi akaniambia nikamwambia there's something running in my mind. Itakutafuta tuongee.
I'm busy.
Si kumwambia niko busy. Unajua kuna venye nilikuwa najaribu
in a good way.
Kumuondokea in a good way. Sikutaka ni mundisappoint.
Unamuondokea huyu msichana. Yet I've not assured you anything. Me I've told you I'm in a relationship, I'm dating.
Nilikuwa nimeshoka. Si ati nilikuwa namuondokea nikuje kwako. Kuna venye pia nilikuwa nimeshoka. Na nilikuwa nataka peace of mind.
So at what point did you realize that I'm not a Kamba?
Nilijua after how long? I think it took me like 1 week.
Ukijua tu mimi ni Mkamba. Mbona huko
venye tulinget serious into it. Ndio nilijua wewe sio Mkamba.
Ulijua aje?
Nilisikia tu ukiongea
Kiluya. Niliongea Kiluya my accent.
Nilisikia ukiongea. Ulikuwa unaongea kama uko unaongea na shosho yako, someone from your family.
Ukasikia nimeongea kwa simu.
Nikasikia umeongea Kiluya. Kwanza nikafurahia juu nilikuwa nasema there was some point nilikuwa nasema mimi nikapata hata Mluya anaweza oa. Sikutaka go up from my tribe.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't like your Kamba lady?
Si eti siwataki, si eti siwapendi. But kuna venye nilikuwa nataka at least niwe outside my tribe.
Oh, you just want to get something unique, something new. Are you the first person to need it?
Sasa 2 weeks down the line nikaanza kutuma mistari kidogo.
Kaanza ku open up. You know I love you.
Si kuambia I love you.
Unaweza kumbuka your first line?
Niambia kuna venye naona tukienda in direction tunaweza kuwa serious in some way. Niambia let's see, we'll think of it. Nikakuuliza how are you faring with your current boyfriend? Ukaanza kuopen up pia wewe, ukaanza kutoa maneno kama kasuku.
Are you serious?
Yes, uliniambia we are not in good terms. Kwanza uliniambia niko na boyfriend lakini for the last 1 month hatujakuwa in good terms. Na ukaniambia lately hatujaongea na yeye. Nikajua hapa sasa hapa nataka nishike hii chance hivi sasa. Kuingia miguu, mikono, kila kitu. Ni take over. Before jamaa kuja ku realize upate nime manipulate mind yako, nimekutoa pande ile, nimeanza kurudisha huko. Mara nikaanza kukunulia
goodies.
Nakuja na sema ka breakfast mzuri itengenezwe. Inapelekwa kule.
Remember this is a hotel, you are working in a hotel. Yes. So there are food, nice food, expensive. By that time it was expensive.
Nilipenda.
So you started buying me things. Food na kula na asubuhi na kunywa breakfast.
Unatengenezwa lunch, unatengenezwa breakfast.
Na kula kachoma.
Jioni.
Naletewa.
Kubaya kitu.
Na ule saizi.
Na kubaya sapa. naenda hapo najificha kidogo, napitia huku nyuma hivi. Nakuja na kuzidi.
Pale Shell.
Nakuja na kulipia ngari, unaenda nyumbani. Unajua I was trying to take over your mind.
1960. Hivyo tu na mimi nikaanza kuforward.
Sasa ukaanza sasa pia wewe sasa ukaanza kuonja interest, sasa nikafurahia.
Ni venye, let me tell you what happened.
That's actually how we started it.
Yeah, sure. But I wasn't even dating. I was going through a breakup. I was going through a healing process. So nilikuwa kind of lonely, nilikuwa kind of in a confusion. I don't know what to do because things were not so good. Things were not so good on my side. I've just gotten a new job. I had moved into my first house, by the way. Mimi nilikuwa nimerent. Nilikuwa nakaa kwa nyumba 3,500. Ka single room somewhere kule 1960.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Something fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say.
So that time nilikuwa nakaa peke yangu. Nilikuwa nimemove into my first car house. Aka single room. I used to pay 3,500 shillings.
Na unajua hiyo ilikuwa pesa mingi sana kitambo.
Nilikuwa na kama alikuwa Nyando. Watu wa 1960.
2016 hiyo pesa.
Si ni Nyando, ni Nyando.
Ni Nyando. Ilikuwa Nyando.
Yes, Nyando. Nilikuwa nakaa Nyando huko 1960. 3,500 and my salary was 13,000, si ndio? Mimi nilikuwa nalipwa 13,000.
Mimi nilikuwa nalipwa pesa kidogo sana. Mimi nilikuwa nalipwa 9,000. Nilianza kulipwa 9,000.
Imagine I used to be paid my first salary. That was my first salary before kaongezwe kidogo. 13k. Lakini title nilikuwa na hold in that company, wacha tu. So this 13,000, but I thank God it was 13,000 was basic salary, but we had other marupurupu zenye tulikuwa nazo. Hizo zingine za kuongeza, and then you can end up with 20k, 30k. Hizo marupurupu zingine. You know a hotel, working in a hotel, you know the tips, you know all those things. So in my that house nikilipwa 12k. Najua first remember it's a new house, I've just moved in with a mattress, bila hata gas. Nilikuwa nanunua chakula ya kibanda. So and then I remember after sasa nishaingia nilikuwa nimeingia box ama ndio tulikuwa try to make things happen.
Yeah, ndio tulikuwa try tuone kama
tutaweza. Kama at least I've started being easy kidogo. Then I invited you. Nilikuinvite ama ndio ulijinvite?
You invited me.
Nilikuinvite?
Yes, you invited me to come and see where you stay.
Am I the one who invited me or you asked me to come?
First I invited you, ukakuja UON. Silikuwa University of Nairobi.
UON kabla ukuje kwangu.
Ukakuja hostel, ukakuja tukaongea. Nikaenda
and then I think it's the same time I remember tukitoka job tukaenda UON kwa hostel. Tukatoka UON asubuhi.
Hiyo siku silikuwa kazi.
Kwa job.
Nilikuwa nimetoka job asubuhi.
Yes,
na mimi nilikuwa napumzika ndo niingie the following day.
Mimi nilikuwa job natoka jioni and then I came.
Ukakuja jioni.
Nilikuja kwako jioni?
Ulikuja jioni.
Nilikuchukua pale job.
Kuna pale Mr. Price. I picked you up. Kaenda nawe hostel.
In shorts. Umevaa slippers na kinyasa nyingine hivi mbaya.
So unajua time ni ile watu walikuwa wanapigwa ile itamu nini? Unapiga mzee exile. Anapotea kidogo. Naambia wewe potea, niko na mgeni hapa kidogo.
All right, just hold it there. And then after that we came to my home from your hostel. Tukakuja asubuhi job. You remember you are doing 24.
Tukakuja job.
Wewe umekuja asubuhi utatoka kesho asubuhi. Mimi naingia asubuhi natoka jioni. You are doing 24 hours. So and then in the morning you came to my place in the morning. And that day was I coming to work or it was my off day?
You are coming to work?
I was coming. So
we came together. We came together.
No, in the morning, you are leaving work in the morning at 6. And I'm supposed to be reporting at work. What happened? How did you end up in my house and I was going to work?
Listen. Tukakuja job. Tukafanya job. Then nikaenda.
Mimi nikaenda home. Wewe ukabaki. Ukafanya usiku. And then in the morning, you came to my place. Me, I came to job.
Na mimi nikakuja.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What is he saying?
Uja kwangu.
Sisi nikwambie. Venye ulikuja Sunday, wewe ukatoka ukaenda nyumbani kwako. Sunday nilikuwa nimetoka job asubuhi. Nikaenda hostel. So ulikuwa on duty? You were on duty
On Sunday?
Yes. So the previous Saturday, the previous day, that is, it was on a Saturday. So I was on duty and nilikuwa relieved on Sunday morning. Ndio nikuja job Monday morning. So mimi nikaenda hostel to rest. Kanda nika chill till late hours, kitu kama 5
p.m.
Yes, nikatoka nikakuja nikakupick. Tukateremka kwako nikaenda nikaona mahali unaishi.
I remember. Now remember. Okay.
So I found a small
beautiful, organized,
a small house. The house had only.
You're expecting to get a 3-bedroom house?
Yes.
The house only had what?
So you look like someone.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I look like someone who had money, but I had money because I had my own house. Unlike you used to stay in hostels, campus hostel. Me, I had my own rental, even though it was like a small room, but it was mine. I used to pay and I had my own things there.
You know, I used to pay only 2,300. That was that room.
But you had nothing in it that was yours.
I was in bed.
Bed was yours?
Yes.
Where is it? Where is your bed now?
So I was given by the school management.
So you left it there?
Yes.
It wasn't yours. If it was yours, you could be having it now. Or you could have given it
to
me.
The beddings and all that were mine.
So mine was better. I had a small room, so you came to my place, you liked my house, and then the following day we woke up to go to work.
So what happened on that night is a nightmare.
Something happened.
I don't know.
I also don't know. So we came to work, and then from work, the rest was story.
Yeah, now we started
dating officially.
The moves.
Started dating officially. That was in April, right?
Somewhere May.
May. It was in May or April?
Somewhere around May. May week one.
Fine. Then I took you to my uncle. Same man.
No, now we sasa tukaanza kuingia deep kiasi. Yeah.
You started doing some shoppings. You started visiting frequently.
Yes.
Yes, and then I took you to my uncle. And my auntie was a Kamba. So I don't know why she liked you. Maybe she liked you because you're also a Kamba, or it was just a genuine love. I don't know.
No, I'm always called.
She accepted you.
I don't have.
And then, unfortunately or fortunately, which one? I conceived.
Yes, you conceived. Come around 19th May.
So fast.
Somewhere around May 19th.
I think it was the first trial.
2016.
May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, Feb. Yes. Because my first one, I had my first one Feb.
It was on 19. I remember that date.
It was the first one. It was the first trial.
Yes, it was the first trial.
Okay. It was dangerous. So from there, the rest was history.
The rest was history.
Yes. We decided to move in together.
Yes.
We decided to look for a house, at least a bigger one, a bed sitter. We did not even get a bed sitter. We moved into another single room worth 3,600. Right?
No, it was worth
4,000.
Yes.
4,000.
No, 3,500. Because I remember
paying 7K.
Yes, and we left our deposit somewhere.
Yes, she refused to give us.
Our deposit.
So this new house, along Masimba.
Yes.
Masimba Junction. We stayed there for only 1 month. 1 or 2 months. Then she refused to refund us our deposit because we did not like the place. The house was too small. We were feeling like the house is not. Yeah, it wasn't even enough for us. So we moved into
security issues.
Yeah. We moved into another house, bed sitter.
It was a double house.
Double room, but with a bathroom inside.
Inside.
It's a bed sitter.
Toilet.
Bedroom and sitting room without kitchen.
Yes.
Such house, how do you call them? It has a bedroom, it has a sitting room and a toilet, no kitchen. So you cook from that bedroom. So from there, we stayed there for a couple of months until I gave birth to my son. From that place. Yes. When pregnancy journey, tell us about the pregnancy journey. How did you find it? How was it? Terrible.
It was hell.
It was hell.
Yes.
Why? Why do you compare it with hell?
We are not pairing. At all.
Hey, it was terrible.
You could say
I used to
anything.
be sick. I used to be sick from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then I used to hate you.
Yes, you can do all sorts of manners.
I used to hate you, but it wasn't my fault. Whenever I see you, I start vomiting. And I could detect when you're about to come. I start feeling fever. It was terrible. All 9 months until I gave birth to our first born in 2017. So from there, after we've given birth to our firstborn, we had some cash. We have some chums, you know. Then we shifted to a 1-bedroom house. In that 1-bedroom house, we stayed there for a few months to Kasota. You remember?
Yeah.
And then we had to go back to a single room. Where life?
We went back to a single or double.
A single.
It was
a very huge.
Very big one.
It was a big hall. Yes, but it would accommodate all our things: bed, kitchen, sitting room, everything there. A single room, kwa Mkisi. We stayed there for a couple of months as well.
Yeah, but life
wasn't good. Things were not moving. Things were tough.
Bad.
No money.
Tough.
Yes. No money. And then I lost my job. You are the only one working. I'm home with the baby.
I also left my job.
Then you also sacked. You are fired. You were fired.
Because that manager was forcing me to go somewhere else.
To transfer
where that hotel was to be close in a few.
To transfer, and then it was far.
So I was like, what?
Hey, you refused. But you left before he fired you.
Yes.
You quit.
I told him to give me
your money.
My money and
then now we are in the house. We are home, 2 of us with the baby. No money, no source of income, no business, no employment. Where things were tough. You used to bet.
I've tried all sorts of things.
What didn't you do to get money?
Income.
To get money, to raise your family. Work from there. Again, then you got another job.
Then you see, I was almost in graduating, so
yeah, you are still already.
So I got another job. Actually, I got some cash flow, and I was like,
yeah, things were good. Things started turning out. Again,
then maisha ikasonga.
Yes, then we shifted again to a 1-bedroom house.
Now.
Kwa Baba Jiri.
Life was smooth.
Life started moving on well. We even invested in a shop. We opened a business. Hey, until COVID came. Hey, let me tell you, Maina. So before that, when we had shifted from a 1-bedroom house to a one big single room where we used to pay 4,000. 4,000, you know? We used to pay 4,000. It was a bigger room that could accommodate everything. Life became harder and harder and harder, my friends. Hey, till we reached somewhere we had to part ways because all of us, we are jobless, we have a baby. I could not understand. Yani, we are fighting. There is an age where you reach an age. It's a stage. You are between maturity and immaturity. Uko hapo katikati. You don't even understand things. We had to part ways.
And that marriage was hell, to be honest.
See, it was because we had no source of income. We had no source of income. That age. You remember? We had no source of income. You are raising a child. Our baby was 2 years. 2 years. Yes, 2.
But
2.5.
But you know, You had a friend who was misleading.
Nobody was misleading me. It was just life challenges. There was nobody in my life was misleading me. There was no lady. Even you had friends.
That land of yours.
No, there was nobody in my life.
No.
Don't go that lane. There was nobody in my life who was making decisions for me. You had failed to feed us as a man and as a woman. I expect you as my husband to take care of me, feed me, my baby, pay rent, buy us clothes, foot every bill. But you are not doing that. And as a young woman, a young mother, what are you expecting me to do?
No, I was trying.
No, you are not trying. We were staying in the house. We had stayed in the house for some months. We had eaten all our savings. We have nothing. Even the landlord is on our neck. Every morning is ta-ta-ta on our door. He wants money. I had to run away.
Yes, she ran away. You had to run away.
Yes, I had to. I had to leave you so that you can go and work.
Then I went back to hostel. I stayed
you could
there.
not even afford to pay that house.
I stayed there for a while. Like,
things are not easy.
So for some few months, then I started looking for a job.
And then you got a job. But you see, me leaving you helped you. You started working harder. Unona? If I had not left you, maybe you could have just been there, sleeping, waking up, crying, thinking and thinking. No. But the moment I left, your eyes opened and they said, hey, these are my...
You are telling me yes.
This is my family. I've lost my wife, I've lost my son. I cannot lose them. I have to go and work. That's when you woke up, you went, you looked for a better job that was paying you well, then you came back for us.
Yeah, then life started.
We like restarted. We started afresh. We started collecting again those broken pieces and then we built.
That was back in 2019.
2019. Now our son was 2 years. We moved into now a one-bedroom house. Myself, I wasn't working, but I was just struggling, surviving in this city. So when you came back, then you helped me get a job. You connected me to that company that you are working for, but a different department. Life was good. We used to get good money. You come with the good thousands, with my good thousands we put together. Then we opened up a business. 2019, December.
That's 2020.
2019, December, November.
2019, November.
End of 2019. Then we put up our nice shop. The shop was doing well.
We did a shop in 2019 from November
and December. And then January, February. And then come COVID.
No, that's the time the disaster, COVID.
Yes, COVID came.
Shut everything.
With all its grandchildren. Hey, COVID
not even afford to pay rent for that shop.
Now you have shop rent, you have your own house rent.
You have bills to pay.
And then by then our son was already going to school because he was 3. Where things were not easy. Things were not easy. But at least we were somewhere mature. We did not separate.
We decided to sell that shop.
Yes.
At least we get something out of it.
We sold that shop to a certain Luo guy. The
Luo guy
that guy was bad. He paid us half money and then he refused to give us our balance. You! Mungu akuone. But I thank God even you did not manage that shop. Because you refused to pay our money.
Yeah, loser.
He refused to pay as well as we had agreed. That's why he could not manage that shop. Then from there, we decided now, what are we going to do? I got a job. At Big Box. Then they started paying me some good cash. Alafu you, where were you? Still somewhere. You had gotten another one with the same company. Another one.
I was working in a bank.
Yes, now we had gotten a good job, at least at the bank, and me I was doing customer service at the other company. Well, tukaanza kugrow tena afresh. We decided we were going to shift from this estate. Let us move away from this estate. Go and try somewhere else. Because of the bad memories, the struggles in that estate, we decided now, let us move to a new estate and start afresh. Try something new in that new estate. Then from this estate, the estate came with lack. ikakuja ikakuwa tu mzuri. We started getting favor, started growing slowly. A very nice 1-bedroom house, very special. We grew slowly from there. We moved to a 2-bedroom house. We moved to another 2-bedroom house. And now there is where we are right now. So 2024. 4 years down the line.
When we shifted into from that estate to
this current one.
The current one.
Things started moving.
That's when you conceived the second born.
The second born was either the other side or this side. It was in between. I conceived my second born. And then life was not so bad. It was hard, of course, with its own challenges, but it was better than the other side. We had already, even ourselves, we had already grown, understood each other. We had known how to handle these challenges. So things started moving. The little disagreements, misunderstandings, we could work on them and settle them. Then from there we grew hivyo tu tukaendelea hivyo. Now here we are. Challenges are there in marriages. Nothing is smooth. See, what can you tell new couples, people who are starting something?
You know you face challenges too.
Look at them and tell them.
Challenges are not there to challenge you, but they are there to make you grow.
They will not kill you. You should not leave your spouse, you should not leave your partner because you're going through challenges.
Yeah, sure.
You are meant to go through that challenges for you to be able to be strong. Look at us now. We are counting years.
Unless you go
we are counting years.
Such experiences,
you will be able to.
You will be able to understand one another.
Yes, you'll be able to get to understand each other through those challenges. You will know each other. Yeah, they will help you grow. We have grown through those challenges, and we thank God. Up to now, we are strong. We can advise.
We are strong enough.
We can advise you, a young couple. We can advise you, young mothers, young fathers. We can advise you. We can tell you what to do when challenges come. Just have to remain calm and trust God. With prayers, everything is possible. And then you make sure as a family you have somewhere where you go to, as a church where you go to pray. Even if it's a mosque, at least you have somewhere you go together. Same church, have same spiritual authority where you submit to. It will also help you if you have some people who will help you in mentoring your marriage or your relationship. It will also help. For us, there are people who came through. We have pastors who stood. We have one pastor. One.
Pastor Oscar, his wife. You have Apostle Isaac.
Yeah, Apostle Isaac stood with us. Pastor Oscar saw a lot in this marriage. A lot. Pastor Oscar, actually, we owe him an apology.
Yeah,
we owe Pastor Oscar, we owe you an apology. Hey, for what we caused you go through. Man of God, but you stood with us. We used to go and see this pastor. We used to call him even at night. Sasaba, 1 a.m. we call pastor. Pastor will pick that call and you cry out your problems, your disagreements, you complain. Pastor will receive the call. You go visit him. You go there with all your complaints. Sometimes even some of us used to sleep there at Pastor Oscar.
There's a time I slept.
But he impressed us. He was there for us. He gave us the shoulder. He gave us that fatherly love. He walked us through this together with his lovely wife. Hey, it wasn't easy without you guys. Maybe this family could have not been here. You know, with their prayers, Pastor could pray. And then there are some few ladies also who stood with me. I'll also look for them. We used to go to church and pray. We used to pray. You remember Mrs. Leonard?
Yes.
Mrs. Leonard, you remember Mama Tush? Yes. May God bless her. I'll also look for her. Mama Tush used to pray with me. Dorina Ake. Mrs. Ake, Pastor Ake, thank you. God bless you. You really stood with us. Encouragement, words of comfort, and prayers. Mama Catherine, Mama Kilonzo, Mama Catherine, Mheshimiwa used to tell you, wewe. And then she tells me, I've been married to Cumberland. My husband is a Cumber and I've been in Cumberland for 35 years. That is what she used to tell me. Tell me, these people, hey, my daughter, you have to, lazima tu utavumilia. Kuna kale katabia wanakuanga nako, kakuweka mguu kwa meza hivi. But why do people put your legs on the table?
I don't know.
For Cumbers, they put their legs. Mtu anaweka mguu kwa meza hivi. So she told me, if he puts his legs on the table hivi, pia unaweka yako hivyo. You know what that means? So that is how we were able to manage our challenges through people. Hatuwezi sema tulikuwa sisi wenyewe ati our own effort, our own people helped us. There are people, a couple of people who stood with us, mothers, fathers, men and women of God. Mungu tu awa reward. Wengine wenye tuwezi kumbuka, Apostle Isaac, then we met Apostle Isaac, he prayed with us, he stood with us. Kuna wakati tulikuanga na madeni, you have to madeni too during COVID. Yeah. So he prayed with us, spirit. He counseled us, akakemea hiyo spirit. By the way, there is the spirit ya madeni. Kuna hiyo spirit ya madeni. Usione tu ati ni jambo la kawaida. No. There is a spirit of debt. You can borrow, but the Bible says that we shall not borrow, but we shall lend. And we thank God right now, at least we can lend. Sindio? We are not borrowing. As much as, yes, we can borrow, yes, but at least we can also lend. At least we have something to call ours. We have somewhere we can sit and laugh, sleep, wake up, play, eat. We thank God for all that. It is not easy. But all you have to do is to be
patient.
Yes. Patience.
Understand one another.
Yes.
Yes.
You submit as a woman. You submit as a woman. And as a man, you love your wife. Hata kama nitakukosea, just love me. Hata nikikutusi. You know, love covers multitude of sins.
No, you should not abuse your husband.
No. You know, you never know. Not abusing, like abusing or maybe insulting you. I can just do something that will annoy you. Even if I annoy you, just still impress me, accept me, love me, shower me with love. Sindo? Your last remarks. What so you guys, can tell them?
So guys, we are proud of you.
You're proud of who? You're proud of who?
See our fan and our subscribers.
Okay.
And everyone who's watching our
story.
Our video. So what we would like to tell you is listen to one another, embrace yourself, make sure you understand one another. If there are any misunderstandings, sit down, have them table, talk, and have a way out.
Communication is key.
Communication is key.
Make sure you communicate. Yes. Me, my parting shot is marry the right person. Marry someone who loves you. Marry someone you think you have things in common. You cannot get a whole package. There are ladies who come in with an ideal man, that this is the type of a man I want. There are men who want certain types of women. I think there's a story I told you about somebody I dated some years ago who refused me because I was a lawyer. Sure. Yes, mother yake alimwambia you cannot marry someone from a different tribe, you have to marry somebody from South Nyanza. So that's how it ended. Even you, me, I come from Western. I pass so many counties. Nakitanga counties ngapi ndio ifike kwenu? Love has no limit. You can go as far as you can. As long as there is love, there is somebody who loves you there. As long as there is somebody you love, somebody you think that this is the right person. This person, if we put our minds together, if we put our hearts together, if we come together, we can bring up something good. Just go forward. Hata kama wewe ni Mkamba, umepata mtu Turkana, just go. Kama wewe ni Mjaluo, umepata mtu sijui Kikuyu, just love them. As long as you love them, there is something. Just go. Usiwe limited. Do not be limited by tribe. Do not be limited by race. You can even get somebody from Russia. Just go and marry them. As long as there is love, there is pure love. Do not be limited by distance or tribe or race, anything, or even religion. As long as you have love. Love covers a multitude of things. Even the Bible says the first commandment is love. Love your God, love your neighbor, love your enemies. Hivyo, sindio? All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you for appreciating what we do. May God bless you. May God answer your prayers. Bye.
Bye.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Something hella fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you